Where did I lose you?
Where you said he made the decision to change his will, and then the power attorney, and then you cut off, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, I said to him, you want to do that now, not wait till your faculties aren't there, because then what's the difference between me and her, right?
Yeah.
But then he said he's going to text her and tell her, I want you to stop making these weird phone calls, pranking me, or whatever you say you're doing. It's not respectful, right? And I
Hmm.
said, okay, let me add a little bit to that text message. And then if you're okay with it, I'll send it. I just put a little line at the bottom about, it seems like you're testing my mental faculties, right?
Hmm.
And she didn't say nothing. She didn't respond to the text. That's sus, bro. Because if you weren't doing that, you would immediately respond, Dad, what are you talking about? I would never do that or something.
Yeah.
She don't say shit. Sends him some weird picture of her at the hospital where she's like intentionally making herself look like she's not all there because she's the opposite. She's completely locked in. I know her, bro.
She's
And then
completely
she
locked in.
hasn't. Yeah, she
You're
is, bro.
so
She's
funny.
focused.
You're so
You should see the
funny.
picture, bro. I wish I don't want to make fun of my sister, but I wish I asked her to
Yeah.
send it to me because you should see the picture, bro.
Yeah.
She's literally doing a face like if you're blind and you're trying to look at something like, huh? Like it's just fucking stupid. Anyway, yeah, and she hasn't said anything. And you know what's the craziest part? This is the difference between her and my mom. She
Hmm.
still continued to do it. She just changed the way she does it. So now she calls him and asks him how to take the tube from here to here and how do you take this line. Just still testing him, but just not in such an obvious way.
Yeah.
The girl has no shame, bro. So so yeah, it doesn't matter what she does. She can do that. And then if I have guardianship at some point, she ain't going near him without supervision ever.
I'm not hurting. Do you ever just do you ever just think like where it all went wrong? Are you ever that curious?
Huh?
Like, do you ever think to yourself like where did it all go wrong? Where did the
I think they both bear some blame, but my mum I hold mostly responsible because she never fixed the issue. We
yeah,
wouldn't tell my dad because we were scared of his reaction. But she
understandable.
knew how violent, aggressive, sadistic, just wrong my sister was, and she didn't even attempt to stop it. Like she didn't even try in any way. The only time she ever backed me up was the first time I hit my sister, and yeah, I punched her in the face because she came out of her room
Straight
and
up,
pushed me for no reason,
straight up, as
and I
you
just
should, young
snapped.
sibling, as you should,
Yeah,
'cause
but listen, before that, yeah, she just would attack me out of nowhere. No build up, no argument. She's a psychopath. So I would never have no reaction because I would be so like, what the fuck just happened? I wouldn't even know what happened. Like I
yeah,
blacked out.
yeah.
That's PTSD, right? And then this one day, yeah, she just pushed me and ran into her room for no reason, and I just snapped. And I was like, I think this is where my aggression developed. And I was like, I banged on her door, and I was like, oh, that's why you ran away. And she come out of her room, and she was like, what are you gonna do? And I just punched her in the face, and she was so shocked she didn't even hit me back.
Mm.
And then that's the one time my mum backed me. All the times I didn't do that, she never backed me. She never told her off. But then when I finally do something, she's like, yeah, leave her alone. The first time, bro. So
Wow.
I think she bears a lot of blame. And she always hated me because I was close with my dad. She hated that.
And who would have thought that now
So
at
I
30
say to
years old
myself,
that, yeah.
huh?
I was like, who would have thought that now at 30 years old, like, you're the one that's closest to your father now?
I was always closest to him though, but they both hated it. They both were jealous in a weird way, especially my mum. Like it's weird, bro, because yeah, it's just weird. And she hated how protective he was of me, but he had to be because I had this beast that would always attack me. But yeah, she hated how protective he was. So the way I see it, like I just feel like, what can I do? I've spoken to my mum. I've told my mum this is what Hannah's doing with dad. She doesn't want to take no action. So why am I going to put myself in harm's way if you don't even want my help?
Yeah.
For what? Let her take your house. Let her take your money. That's your baby anyway. That's your favorite child. So go ahead.
And is it just you two, right?
Me and my sister. Yeah, and my foster sisters.
Oh, you have foster sisters?
I have two. Yeah, I love them both.
Oh,
But the little Vietnamese one, that's my baby, bro. She acts like a cat, bro. She actually acts like a cat.
that's actually
She's
adorable.
so cute, bro. She's always gonna be a baby to me. I don't care how old.
How old is she?
didn't know 21 or something, but in my mind 16, never gonna age.
And is she like,
You don't understand how cute. Like for my birthday, she
yeah,
got me the cutest little card and she wrote the longest
oh,
message. She's so cute, bro. She's so fucking cute. That like they're the sisters I deserve.
oh,
Not that thing I
God.
have that does the crazy eyes at me. Like what the fuck?
And is, what's it called? Is, are the sisters like together?
Meron is the second youngest. She moved out a while back. She knows how crazy my mom is. Not a lot of people know because she does hide it. So she's distanced herself politely.
As
Um,
she should.
and then the youngest one is still there, living with my mom, but she knows she can come to me anytime.
And how's their like relationship? Is everything, yeah?
Who's they?
Like the sister that's living with your mom and your mom.
Oh, she's good just because she told me like I don't argue with her. Like I know she's wrong. I don't argue with her. There's no.
Mm-hmm.
And she's such a good girl. It would be hard to get mad at her, but my mom will find a way. So she just doesn't argue with her. But she's very psychologically abusive. Like she's very like you'll never have a mark on you to show any harm was done, but like it will get to you. Like always having to creep around. Like you do
Yeah,
one thing wrong, she screams. Like, but I think my youngest sister knows. Like I think she knows she's got like she has me to come to if she
yeah,
ever needs it, and she has parents that are I think they're in the country, so it's not like she's completely alone where my mum would really take advantage of her badly. There's another girl that I haven't bonded with at all that's living there. I think she gets the brunt of things.
is she a sister? Like an adopted whatever?
She's another foster sister, but I don't have no connection. I
Oh,
never
you
lived with
don't
her. I
you don't
never.
claim her very much.
I don't know her, bro. I don't know her.
Yeah,
Like she's
yeah, yeah.
very standoffish. She's obviously much older than she said she was, and I just yeah, we haven't bonded in any way, but I feel like that's the one my mum like has a like treats badly.
Yeah. That's
But
kind of
she's just it's
scary, man.
what?
Just everything, the whole concept of everything, Robin. That sounds
Yeah.
chaotic and scary
I
as
mean,
hell.
they have social services to check in on them every once in a while, but but yeah, there's only so much I can do. Like I can't make the
Yeah,
girl talk to me.
yeah.
She's not very social, so I've really been able to bond with her. Whereas
Understandable.
Meron I lived with, and me, I had to help a lot, so we got to like. I think my mum honestly just needs someone to abuse.
Damn, stuff.
Yeah, that's a bad person, very bad person.
Well, I hope having this little interaction here made anything easier.
No, it doesn't really change anything, bro. Everything's the same, but
Trust.
the one thing I take from like all of this is I don't need my mom, and I used to feel like I needed her.
Oh,
I think I'm able to like I don't know, I just feel like a bit cleaner without her around me.
that's a good, what's the word? I guess analogy?
Yeah,
Clean.
something rotten about her. I can't really explain it, but it's like I feel like she's actually crazy. She's not like just evil and mean. She's actually like not right in the head. Shit. And
Allah.
I don't want to be around that. I don't have to be. She's a grown ass woman now. She could have taken care of shit just like I did. But yeah, me and my dad, like, I'm glad me and my dad made up. Big falling out. And one of my friends told me, like, I lost my dad to cancer. Your dad is trying to talk to you. You don't know how long you have left of him. And I'm glad he said all that because then I said, let me talk to my dad.
Oh, alhamdulillah, right?
Cookie loves him, bro. She loves him. I don't even know why, bro. He's not like a cat person, but she loves him. Like, sometimes when he calls me, Not only she comes say hi every time, she'll be like jumping over me and shit. Like she's so excited to hear his voice. Proper loves him. Shall we search for again?
No, if I'm honest, I'm okay. I'm in the kitchen just doing stuff. But if you want to play, we can play.
No, I'm doing my Frenchman video.
Okay, I'll let you know when to start. As long as you're active though, and we're not miserable. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, like it's up and down, bro, but like it's getting so much better. Like he told me, it's not gonna just you're not just fixed now and everything's great. Like you need
Yeah.
about 6 months to like recover because it was fucking intense.
Allah.
And my dad, like honestly, yeah, my dad, I didn't know like that he could be such a great source of support, but I've talked to him about everything, and he's like, I'm so sorry, I wasn't there, I didn't know, blah blah blah. Like he's just been so supportive. Like he's proper come through. He's always asking me, "Are you okay? Like, let me know if you're feeling down." Blah blah blah. And I don't go to him because I don't want him to worry. But
Yeah.
on occasion, I'll tell him I'm feeling really down today. Blah blah blah. You know.
I love your blah blah blah. You said it so many times. You're amazing. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah.
Ow, my fucking nail.
God bless us. God bless us. Can I ask you a true question? I guess, like, if I'm being brutally honest, it's because the reason why I'm asking you is because, to a sense, I value your opinion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just the longevity of our friendship is very, yeah. But and because it's kind of like new into, like, you could say new, like a new thing that's into my life. But what's your whole thoughts on the I guess the question is the concept of religion rather than the specific religions, because I feel like each and every one has its own message. It's just about if you're willing to perceive them. I don't know.
um, I personally don't like religion, but
Hmm.
I see how it is very, very necessary. Like, let's say you're
Yeah,
in Palestine right now, you're gonna need God. You need to believe there is something that is gonna be made right. I don't like it. It seems like a really easy way to manipulate people. It's a way for the what they call the bourgeoisie to manipulate
but
the proletariat.
in a
So like,
sense, the reason why you're even saying that is because, like, one, you're saying that because those people are easily manipulated, which is true. I agree with you. Like, in the average third world country person, bro, they're so, like, their IQ level and everything, they're so not there. You know what I mean? But whereas a Western person is more, you could say, in terms with reality, in terms with life, because of what's given to them. They're blessed. They're blessed with Western society. And because of that blessing, we're able to see where things are wrong. And you saying this stuff, I feel like, is because you are not able to get manipulated. And you see the manipulation that's done to those
everyone's
people.
able to get manipulated, bro. Everyone. By
No,
religion, by
of
people,
course, yeah, of course, but just
including
like,
me.
let's say that topic, religion, you know, you couldn't, like, no one is ever coming and, like, even if they tried, you look at them and laugh, probably, you know what I
No.
mean?
Now, maybe now. I'm a grown up now. But way back when, nah, not at all. And even now, I still get manipulated by certain shit, so why wouldn't I? But I came to a realization on my own. I truly don't believe it's real. Regardless how I feel about it, like let's say it was a really good influence in the world and never caused any death and division.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe in it. I think it was written by humans. I'm talking about the big three. I'm not talking about the religions where it's just like relax and sit in this position. I'm talking about the ones where there's a God.
Yeah.
Don't believe they're real. I think written by men, definitely men, not women. Um, and I think their aim is to control people, to control women, to control the poor,
Have
and it's just a way to be like everything bad that happens to you from the elites will
yeah.
be repaid in the afterlife. So don't do anything, don't take any action because it doesn't matter. This is temporary, and yeah, I just think it's and I also don't like the way that like this isn't religion's fault, but like let's say someone has schizophrenia, they're having hallucinations. Most times, people, not even just the ones that with the issue, people will think that's God talking to them, and it's not. It's a
Yeah.
fucking hallucination. You need to see a doctor. And like, yeah, what it leads to, it's not its fault, but what it leads to is communities where they don't deal with like crimes against children. They keep it within the religion, and it's like a cult to me. I don't like.
Wow.
But I never disrespect anyone's. Um,
Alhamdulillah.
and I don't like I don't look down on people who are religious. Like I hate when people say a wizard in the sky. Like you sound like a twat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just it shows you're contemptuous and intolerant. But I don't personally. I don't, and I hate
Respect.
religion's attitude towards women with a passion, bro. And the
Yeah.
Christians try and make out like Islam is the worst, right? I'm not gonna lie,
No,
but
no, no. Can
everyone
I
else,
say something? Can I say something?
no,
Just
it's the
in,
worst. No, you're
no,
allowed to hit your wife, but only
n-
lightly. Fuck that.
no, no, no. Not even that. No, and that's not the message. Oh, it's so heartbreaking that that's what came across. But oh my
You
days,
can
and it's
hit her lightly, you don't leave a mark.
no, that's so. Anyways, I'm not too educated to give any type of anything, but all I have to say is that Islam is what brought me closer to the appreciate. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Like, just to the term of me completely appreciating women and absolutely understanding their value.
That's because of
Islam.
you. That's you regardless. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
wouldn't
but
have
but
that
that's
journey anyway.
no, no, no. But that's what I'm trying to say. Islam, the message that they're trying to come across just gets perceived wrong, and that's the same with everything.
Doesn't.
Everything,
No, it doesn't.
everything gets perceived wrong. You know what I
Doesn't.
mean?
So in Islam, women have to cover, right?
Bro, it's literally want to cover. It's not a have to cover. But woman, even
That's
the woman,
bullshit.
no, because everything is by free will. Like the first thing ever is like that's put down is that you have free will. It's if you want to cover. That's the first thing that one person needs to come to terms with
Yeah,
when we're
they say
talking.
if you want to, but in reality, like, what does it mean? You don't respect God.
No, like it's like a it's always for the person to go through to understand, but when it comes to something like that where it says protect, you could say it's like protect your veil, right? Which it's just because, bro, everything that's even taught is because of other humans. It's because other humans are so
The thing is,
disgusting
Glad,
that you
yeah,
need to
you're
protect
looking at
yourself.
it
Yeah?
you're looking at it only through the lens of religion. You're not looking at it through the lens of feminism. And if you don't know anything about feminism, you're not going to understand all the different layers of issues there is with the idea that we need to be the ones to cover ourselves because of lustful men. All of the responsibility is on us. None of it is on the men. And so the idea is that if we don't cover, we want men to leer at us and gaze at us and perv on us. And so many issues with it, bro. There's so many issues. And like, what I was gonna say is, if you look at, because it would only take me 5 minutes to look at each religion and find all the sexism bullshit, right? But in
Yeah.
Christianity, they like to present themselves as they're the ones that are not like that. They're not barbaric like nice little white ones, right? What about the story of Lot? Do you know about this bullshit ass story of Lot, bro? How
No.
disgusting it is.
No, I don't.
Okay, this is like one of their stories they tell because it's so good, right? So this is a man who's living in the town of Sodom, right? I'm sure you know where this is going. and there were all these leery, rapey men wanting to have sex with each other, right? They want to have some orgy. And so Lot's like, no, because God tells him, stop them. So he's like, no, don't do this, and I will offer you my virgin daughters to get basically gang raped by a bunch of horny men. His own blood, virgin daughters. And what are they once they don't have their virginity? They're unpure, they're whores, right? And so he offers them up to God knows what happens there. And then later on, this is how they tell the story. His daughters seduce him. How the fuck does that? You're the grown up. You're the one in the position of authority. You were able to pimp them out. Clearly, you're in control. How did they seduce you? It's just disgusting, bro. It's disgusting. And that my issue with religion is women are objects. Women are there to appease men. Everything needs to be centered around men. And I don't believe in it. And I was reading the book about feminism that shows me it wasn't always like this. It's not just a natural order for men to be dominant and control everything. There's loads of societies that are very successful where women were dominant. Not that I think women should be dominant, but I don't think men should be to this level as well. I don't fuck with it, bro. You should do some research into feminism, because it just gives you a different set of values to put against. If you only have one set, then you're gonna think, oh, this is fine. But if you see it from another perspective, you're
No,
not a woman, so you wouldn't.
no, yeah, that's the main part, which I was about to say. No, I couldn't even fathom what different,
It's
like,
like being black,
yeah,
your gender.
I literally can't even fathom it, I mean? So I can't,
It's like being dark
I
skinned
literally
black,
can't say,
but for your
yeah,
gender.
dark skin black.
For real, bro. I've really been thinking about it, and like when I was on Telu, I was with a community of basically only black people and some wiggers were born,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, they're just cool ass
Everyone wants
white
to be
people,
black on that
innit?
game for some reason. And
Nah, I can't lie, it's
a
a
lot of the
really good
black
game,
men,
bro.
it is, bro. But it's stale now. But a lot of the men on there, like, it really was a realization to me. A lot of the men on there, they're black. That's not really no, it is relevant. It's relevant because they're black.
Yeah,
Because you would think black men living in America, they're all American, would know not do the shit that they did, yeah? But the way they feel about women who are empowered and strong, like there was this girl, Rabbit, I don't know if you ever met her. I
yeah.
hope you meet her one day. She's fucking amazing. She's the funniest girl I've ever met in my life by far, yeah? She's black and American.
Oh,
And I'll find the clip of her and I'll show it to you.
okay.
But like, she's just like, I don't know, she's just like a gem, bro. And anyway, the way these dudes would shit on her was crazy. Just because she can be a little emotional sometimes, like she's not perfect or crazy, right? She's not perfect. Okay. So the way they would shit on her was crazy. And then the efforts they went to, I like psychology. The
Yeah.
efforts they went to turn me against this girl were insane. They'd be like, yeah, she blocked me one time. I'm like, okay. They're like, yeah, then she deleted me. I'm like, all right. They're like, yeah, you'll see one day. I'm like, I'm sure she will do that to me. She crashes out sometimes. It's okay. Like, I don't expect her to be perfect. I don't know why anyone would. But the way they shit on her for being a woman and for being a black woman was so eye-opening. And the way they tried so desperately to turn me against her was like, why would you care that much? If I'm going to learn who she is, then let me learn myself. Like, it's okay. I'm not dating her. I'm not trying to marry her. And I just really thought of it like, one day I just said to him, like, you guys are a bunch of white racist Karens, is what you are. You just happen to be black men. But you're white racist
Wow.
Karens. You might as well be. The way you go on, the way you try and
Wow.
pinpoint anything the girls do as like, oh, see, now we see the truth. And like, they'd be like, no, it's because you did this and it's some tiny thing. And I'd be like, but what about when this person did
So,
that? And they'd be like, no, he didn't do that. I'm like, yeah, he did do that. And they're like, no, it was different. I'm like, shut the fuck up, bro. This is exactly what white people do to us. And you can't say you're doing
yeah.
the exact same thing.
Yeah, it's just the
Crazy, bro.
accountability part, man. Oh man, I love
And I had an
you.
epiphany, bro.
Yeah.
Women are treated as black people, not quite as bad, but like the same kind of treatment. Everything you do is wrong. If a man does it, it's perfect and good. If a woman does it, find something wrong with it. Scapegoat them, like try and isolate them. And they couldn't take the fact that me and Rabbit had an effect on each other. Like I empowered the fuck out of that girl, and she kind of
Oh,
empowered me too. And they
yes,
didn't like
man.
that. And I
Yeah.
remember I snapped on one of them one day. Yeah, it was the wrong day for me to get on the game. Yeah, snapped on one of them. Well, he snapped on me first, but I don't think he was ready for what was coming. I wasn't
Ah,
ready for
that's
that
his
word.
fault, Paul. That's his fault, Paul. You can't test
It
the
is his fault,
waters.
bro.
They don't know
He did
Robin,
try
Paul.
and come at
They
me.
don't know
He
him
tried to come at
yet.
me. I had to show him what it is, yeah.
You
But
have
one thing
to
he said when he got
sometimes.
mad, he was like, "Yeah, go suck Rabbit's clit or something." I'm like, bro,
Oh,
I've never even been around Rabbit with you, so clearly all you men gossip and talk about us. Like,
is
yeah, yeah,
yeah. Oh my days. Oh,
shit is
that's a
crazy, bro.
grown man as well. That's a grown man. Robin, you're so
Nah,
funny.
that one I felt bad for. I like that one. And he came to me afterwards, yeah, because then this guy, he's a really nice guy too. He tried to make us all make friends. And he tried to ask me to apologize. I was like, I'm not apologizing to no one. But the guy Gio in particular,
Yeah.
he said like he was at work thinking about all the things I said. And I was like, bro, I'm sorry. Like he's only 22 or something. I'm like, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to take it there, but if a bunch of people, if I feel like I'm being attacked, I'm gonna go for the jugular
I
because I
mean,
feel like I have to.
I
And then
mean.
yeah, we made up. But then I deleted him because he let some guy come in the party call us a nigger and then didn't
Oh,
say shit to him. And I
oh,
was like,
that's
oh no,
probably the
I'm
first
sorry.
time I've ever heard you say that word, Robin. Wow.
Oh, it's just a word at this point, bro. I've
It
heard it so many
is. No,
times.
no, no.
And
It is just a word, but I never thought you always say the N word because even though it's just a word, in my opinion, the weight that's held behind it is so crazy.
no, why, Glad? Let me tell you why. Let me
Chat to
tell
me.
you
Wait,
why.
wait, 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 please, wait, 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 wait,
It's
wait, wait,
not a mystery.
wait, wait,
If the
one
only
second,
thing,
please, please.
yeah.
I'm gonna put on my jumper. 1 second, 1 second, please. If the one thing, yeah. Wait. Hold that thought. Hold that thought.
Kicking me. You kicking me. Where the fuck are these workers? It's 11:30.
The one
You're
thing,
gonna get me
yeah.
caught, Cookie. Okay, yeah. If the I wish the only thing that ever happened to me as a black woman is that I get called a nigger. I wish that was it.
Yeah,
Because that life will be a breeze.
honestly,
I go about my life being the same as everyone else, yeah.
yeah,
What that word means represents every way we get treated. The last job I was at,
yeah.
the first animal hospital I worked at, where there was a job I had a long time ago where it was Israelis, yeah, Zionists actually,
Allah Akbar.
and I'm doing sales. The CEO comes in, he just wants money. And so he looks at me and he says, why is she not doing sales? She can make sales. Immediately puts me on a call with no training. I make a sale first time. And he's impressed by
Allahu
that.
Akbar.
Do you think that's a good thing? No, it's not a good thing. I just impressed the CEO in front of the others. And then I start outselling the other girl who's their little princess there, I guess. Little
Allah.
Jewish princess, right?
Yeah,
And so she takes me off of being able to promote the way everyone else like basically just make it impossible for me to do every job nowadays. Every job is basically like you're black, don't ever outshine anyone. Mayhew, same thing. I outshine my manager, who's a fucking nurse. I can't even take her job. There's no reason she should be threatened by me. It's not that she's threatened, it's that I'm black and I'm not allowed to do that. So I'm going to be punished for that. And then at the last one, the rat fucking manager I had, she
yeah.
just got promoted. Fucking racist bitch from Portugal. She's not even from here, but she's being racist to me when I was born here. Yeah, that's always how they go on. This is all the shit that goes on. Yeah, all the doctors that like didn't take me seriously. Like this is
Everything.
what that word represents. It
Yeah.
represents all the hardship we go through. So when someone says that, it means they're one of them. They're an op, a true op that makes our life more difficult. No other reason than our race. Nothing we did to them. So that's why the word means so much. And that's why, like, anyone I feel like uses that word, feels comfortable using that word, there's just no limit to. I just don't care about
You've
anything.
made
Like Charlie
me,
Clerk.
yeah, literally. No, you've made me completely. That was so powerful. You've made me completely like
Keep it up.
even no, even though I've already like changed my whole perception of the word and just words in general, everything. You just made me deep it even more. That's so funny.
I've had to like, you know what's crazy as well? Like the therapy, yeah. I was
Yeah.
carrying around all this shame I didn't know I had, and it was stopping me from
Ah,
doing all these
bless
things.
you.
Like I never would have imagined being a streamer and potentially going on camera one day to get called the N word
Inshallah.
non-stop, which is
In
gonna
it,
happen. Yeah.
you're gonna firm it,
No.
Paul. You're gonna be like, and
Yeah.
what?
And like, and Joe was like, oh, but people will be racist to you. Like that's what he said to me like a few days ago. He's like, if you go on camera, people will be racist to you. I'm like, I know that, and I'm like, what does that mean if I never do it because people might call me the N word?
Mm,
Who's winning, bro? It's a
mm,
word. I get racism regardless if they say the word or not. People treat
mm,
me a certain way, whenever they want, like, and they
mm.
don't call me that word. So what the fuck is the difference? At least these ones are upfront. I'm gonna not do what I want to
Well,
do
they're behind
because
the screen, but yeah, they are up front.
yeah, but you know what I mean, like, because
Yeah,
for
yeah,
me
yeah.
it's like the way guys behave on this game, like when they hear a female's voice, they don't even know I'm black. They all think I'm white. The way they
That's
behave, the
how, yeah.
disgusting things they say.
Bro, listen, I had this moment at work and it actually, like, it just caught me by surprise because I couldn't even fathom it, you know what I mean? But men literally lack female interaction. And maybe because, wait, I don't know. I've always grown up around women. Women in
Well,
general have always been
the
a part
thing
of my
is,
life, you know? I've been
but
chilling around women.
yeah, with the rise of certain like I don't know, did you have a stable father figure growing up?
No, no, no.
Well, then it shows it's not necessary. But if you'd have grown up and said to yourself, maybe if you were weak-minded or prone to narcissism, if you'd have said to yourself, I'm going to get a father figure in Andrew Tate or that other white one, what's his name? I can't remember. Another white one that's very much like young boys without father figures cling to him and he's their role model. They grow up with the idea that if they are not able to get female attention, they never consider changing their behavior. That's not even an option. They will continue to be disgusting and just grow more and more frustrated until they become incels, until they become dangerous to women.
Astaghfirullah. No,
And that's
literally.
and honestly, yeah, I know this doesn't sound right, but I really don't fuck with Indian men, like raised in India.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
one there
fuck
is
with them, bro.
scary. That one there is actually scary. I've seen videos of that, man. That's scary.
But they come here and they think they can behave the same way. And also, honestly, yeah, I know this sounds crazy, but like, okay, I have braids because it's a protective hairstyle for my hair. But
Yeah.
also part of the reason is they kept like feeling like I'm one of them. Because sometimes people think I'm Asian if I have my hair straight. And they kept acting a certain way with me. And I'm like, I don't like it, bro. I want you to know that I'm black. Don't feel like you can get too comfortable with me. But like the difference for me, let me tell you the difference. Because Joe, oh my God, Joe's white, yeah.
Yeah.
That's my ex.
Yeah,
Joe's
yeah, yeah, I'm
white,
with you.
and like we grew up together basically. Like we became adults together, and we just like so he feels like he's led me in a lot of ways, yeah. He feels like he can tell me that I'm being racist. If I he's like his argument is oh so men don't behave a certain way. Let me tell you the difference, yeah. So two scenarios. One, I'm on a train and a black guy, but he's British. A black guy. It's irrelevant that he's black to be, but he takes a picture of me, and I see him do it, and I look straight at him because I can tell the way he angled his phone. He's taking a picture of me, and then he starts being like, because I was with my dude at the time. He starts being like, oh, I just took a picture because you guys are a beautiful couple, and like just starts bullshitting. And he's like, oh, do you want me to send it to you, like airdrop it to you? He didn't mean for me to see it. He's a pervert. But I'm like, no, you're good. And then he's like, I'll just delete it then, and like pretends to be embarrassed. Yeah, didn't delete shit. Yeah, that's a British one being a pervert.
Allahu
Indian
Akbar.
guy on a bus starts. He's on FaceTime to his rapey fucking friend. He turns his camera towards me. Meanwhile, like I'm not dressed no kind of way. I've got my coat done all the way up. I'm not like wearing anything like, do you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
he turns his camera towards me, and I look straight at him, and he sees me look, and he turns his phone back around. Tell me why bro continues to do it. That's the difference. One will stop when they're caught and one won't.
Dude.
And it's weird because like he looked like he's scared when I looked at him, but then he still continues to do it. And that's not just the only example. Like, there's so many examples I could give you. The
Yeah,
brazenness of the way they act is crazy. And I feel like you're discounting, like when Joe tells me I'm being racist, like I'm being realistic and practical. Women need to be aware,
yeah,
like that there's a certain cultural issue here of how women are to be treated. And you have to look at the way women are treated in India, the gang rapes of children sometimes. Like there's obviously an issue culturally. And then you look at the guy who beat a woman to death with a hammer in broad daylight in India, yeah? So many people walking by, one of them half-heartedly tries to stop him. No one does shit, and he continues to beat her head until she's dead, right? And then
Allahu
the
Akbar.
story in the Indian Times, the way it was written was shocking, bro. They're like, the man who did it, he lost his baby sister when she was 2. Then his parents, something like all the sob stories, like that's for his lawyer to tell the judge as a mitigating circumstance. It's not for the media to present. Why are you telling me about how hard his life was? He just beat someone to death. He's dangerous. Because she left him, obviously. And I just think, yeah, it's a cultural
Astaghfirullah.
issue. That's a massive fucking issue.
Yeah,
And I don't fuck with them, bro. I really don't. Like, they make me nervous, bro. A lot of them make me nervous.
I'm sorry, that's the thing,
Then I
man.
don't know if this is why, but I went on a date with one recently, like a couple months ago.
Oh
I
my
think I was
days,
trying to prove to
really?
myself I wasn't racist.
Okay, go on.
Uh, I'm not racist. He was a pervert. He was trying to get me drunk after I told him I've had enough wine, still trying to pour wine into my glass. I poured it back into his. I was like, yeah, he was, yeah. I've never had anyone behave like that on a first
You're a legend of a woman, you know that, Robin?
date. Why?
Just that act alone, you should be in a movie.
I didn't know if I was doing it because of that, but I vibed with him. But usually I would have said, oh, he's Indian, so he probably, like, he's from India. Like, he was
Yeah.
raised there, but he came here a few years ago. But, like, usually I'll be like, oh, culturally we probably won't mesh. So I think, yeah, I think subconsciously I was trying to prove to myself, like, look, he's intelligent, he's good looking, he has money, he's vibing with me. But really and truly, like, nah. Yeah, I'm definitely a feminist, though.
You can start whenever you
That's
want,
why
my
the
guy.
shit with Emily was frustrating because she's the only girl that is straight. Because lesbians always get it, but that's because they don't like men. Because Arya gets it, but like the
Yeah.
only straight girl gets, like, I don't know who's a feminist like me, like really gets the, like, what did she say to the guy the other day? I clipped it, bro. There was some guy, I don't know if you were there, but we were playing. This guy's at the bottom of the leaderboard, barking out orders, telling us all what to do. And she just went off at him and she was like, "Why are you telling us what to do? Because you're a bloke and you think we just need to listen to you." And I was like, "Thank you. If
Yeah, I
someone else
think I
sees
think I
it,
was in that game,
parallel with
yeah.
it."
She actually popped
So like,
off, yeah.
yeah. So like, when I see like a baby and Scott with his baby feelings, I'm like, "What are you doing? It just takes one dude to lather you up a little bit, and you're gonna fall for it." But I don't think she did. I think she just feels like that's her friend, so she's going to be nice to him. But I feel like she kind of sees it. It was just ridiculous. Tell me what you think, bro. Do you think he was ridiculous? Do you even know what happened?
All my days, if I hear it for the millionth time, man said, do I know what happened? I literally sat there in the lobby, you explained it to me, and then I heard you explain it to Arya, and I heard you explain it to Nick and Ak.
Okay, so why don't you have an opinion?
You never asked me for an opinion, but I don't
I'm
really,
asking you.
yeah, now that you're asking me, yes, I don't really, like, want to be too involved to have an opinion, but he's just, I understand it from the guy, bro. He's just desperate, innit? He wants to be involved, and then whenever the thought of there's another group chat that Emily joined, like she probably mentioned that group chat, and he's
Yeah.
so butthurt at that fact that he's
I
not in
don't even
that group.
think he has Snapchat.
You know what I mean? Even even that alone in you probably emphasized that he's not gonna get invited anyways, you know? Like
She
type
knows, bro. I didn't say it, but she
you
knows.
you know what I mean? And so whenever this whole thing, he just wants to guard his. That's what he's trying to do.
You know where we went wrong? Because he can
What?
do that. That's his
Yeah,
friend, right? I've known her
yeah,
longer technically, but we haven't been close that long. So that's his
yeah,
friend.
yeah,
We went wrong when Nicole was invited, because that's my friend.
yeah.
So what are we doing here? Why do we have a chat with Nicole, Emily, and Scott?
But you
That's the
don't.
only reason I felt away.
But you don't
And
actually
I didn't.
care, right?
About what?
At that fact that they had the group chat. Because if you
That Nicole
cared,
was in it, yeah. Yeah, I care a little bit. Yeah, that Nicole's in it, yeah, because you have to go out of your way to not invite me to that. It's just abnormal. It would be like I don't know, because I don't care about Scott, so he was irrelevant. That's why I was so like baffled by the fact that he kept asserting himself. He was never any part of it. But
yeah,
but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's also like I can tell he likes Nicole. I can tell she doesn't realize that when she talks to him, he's taking it as she's flirting with him. I know she's not, because I know she would never be interested in him. I hope not anyway. He's weird. But like, I feel like, okay, don't get too comfortable. Don't, like, I feel like he thinks like he's the man. He's got these two girls that he fancies in his group chat with him. And one of them's Nicole. And I see her like my little sister. And like,
yeah. Okay, I
between us,
understand.
yeah,
Yeah, I understand your point of view heavily, like to the max, and literally, that's yeah. Like for that
okay, no,
case,
let me tell
you're
you.
also
Two
just
things.
guarding yours, isn't it?
Two things. Number one, there was one time that he, as a joke, called Nicole a fucking whore. And
Yeah,
like, it just it rubbed me the wrong way. I'm like, don't call her that. What are you doing? And then secondly, like, Emily's told me like he gets a bit fresh with her sometimes. Like he helped her with her fencing once. And then later on he was like, oh, I'm going to bed. You coming? And she was like, bruh. And he was like, oh, alright. I don't know. You just sometimes I just feel like just slightly like, you know. So I think that's why I was irritated by his reaction. But I
yeah.
wasn't even thinking about him when I said like, and it was banter. I was never like, Emily, I don't like that you didn't do this. She was like, imagine saying this, and I was like, imagine having a Discord group without me. And then we just laughed, like we were joking back and forth. We were actually having jokes. So
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I joke with Emily 24/7. Why are you involved, bro? Let us talk. We're joking. Honestly, I think he's just jealous that I'm really close. I really do.
Maybe
Yeah,
at
I think
that
so. I
point.
think I'm encroaching his territory a little bit. And he was
Yeah,
really happy to have a group chat with just Nicole and Emily, but I feel like,
you're the guardian, mate. He can't do those little jokes or anything.
well, I love that Nicole and Emily have gotten so close because, like, I don't want Emily to just be my friend and just on the outside.
Yeah,
But Scott, I don't know. I just feel a pervy vibe from him towards Nicole, and I don't like it, bro. Like Emily's my age. She knows what she's doing. Nicole's like, I know she wouldn't like me to think of her like this, but she is kind of innocent in that way.
it's true.
And she don't have a fucking older sister to look out for. Her older sister's a bum.
Mm,
Say that in front of her, but bro, my God, man. Let me tell you this. She's lucky certain things happened in her life. She doesn't know how lucky she is that took the heat off of her and put her sister's ire onto someone else so that she can treat Nicole a bit better and appreciate her more. Because she was being a fucked up bitch. She was reminding me of my sister. And then
mm.
something else happened that completely took the focus off Nicole, and she don't realize how lucky she is that someone else stood up and confronted the sister basically. But like, yeah, I just see her like, she don't, yeah, I'm very, very protective of her. She doesn't have
Yeah,
none. Her mom's had a stroke and isn't all there. Her older sister's the most self-centered fucking obnoxious bitch. So who does she have to like guide her? And then, you know, she went through a rough patch a while back, and she had all these fucked up people around her, like giving her drugs and shit, and it was just a
Yeah,
mess, bro. And I had
yeah,
to be like, I had to be like her dad. I had to be so fucking stern with her one day. So
yeah.
I'm very protective of her. So I don't want some fucking. He's just weird, bro. Like, why does he get drunk and start talking about how his dick is so small and all this weird
Astaghfirullah.
shit? Like, no one asked. No one asked for that information. Like, he's weird sometimes. Now I'm just ranting about Scott. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. You can start if you want, but it's so fine. Get it all out, sis.
I mean, there's more to it. Like, I lost my best friend of 7 years to the same kind of bullshit with a guy who just comes
Allahu
along,
Akbar.
enables the fuck out of her. Suddenly, she's not a feminist no more. I've known her as a feminist. She's taught me so much. Oh, a guy came along and complimented me on everything, told me I don't do no wrong. So I'll just listen to him over my friend of 7 years who wants me to be a better person.
Is she still with him?
Like, that girl, huh? I don't fucking know. I don't give a shit. I think so. I hope so. I hope she marries the guy because
Yeah.
bro is clearly like, he's very intelligent. He clearly does not like women. He's like the most sophisticated fake feminist guy I've ever met in my life. By far, he's so intelligent. He's so convincing. But then, if you just dig beneath the surface a little bit, you'll see there's a narcissist there. Just so intelligent that it's hard to tell.
Damn.
Yeah, and this is the thing. The first time I ever met him, immediately I thought no. And then I let him rewrite it and reintroduce himself ages later, and I didn't go with my instinct. Your instinct never lies.
Trust me, the gut never lies. That's so true, man.
Doesn't, bro. It just lets you know, like, what's up.
Pro playing at festival.
Yes, yes.
Oh, we're in proper Eve lobbies there.
Tu renvoies le compliment? Ami Alzheimer,
Shit, I need
elle se
to.
souvient plus de toi.
Is there another email I need to send?
C'est bien le karting quand on est triste.
On est Bob, on va les niquer.
Major il campe à droite comme une grosse pute. Bon.
Oh! That's not necessary.
Let's go, team.
You won that round. Get ready for the next one.
Souka!
Aïe aïe aïe.
Ooh, big feet.
Good gameplay.
Yeah, I think a lot of people on this game are lonely and don't have much interaction.
They're playing.
I'm Ariston House.
Of the angle? Oh. Good, bro. You said I'll spawn, yeah?
In the Alpine. In the
Playing.
Alpine.
Flanking here.
4.
To your right, Robin, to your right.
Hmm.
Where the fuck did he go?
Just like that, Robin pop.
Oh, the angle pop.
Round secure.
It's as easy as that, Paul. That's
He
that.
only got 2 kills. Pop.
I apologize, Paul. I'll do better.
What's your fault? Spam say gross.
Switching sides.
Is that what you said? Is Bob the one I need to meet?
You say shut up. But
Lethal going out.
French.
Ah, you can't.
Oh, the angle pop.
Cheers.
No play.
Changing mag.
Oh, piece of shit.
I put the bomb.
I'm absolutely calm. I respond open. Ready to deploy.
One billion third.
Oh, almost, bro. Almost. I was eating these guys in our spawn. They're getting so many reses in our spawn. What did you say, Pop? To the sex, Pop. That's what I
You're
like,
good, you're
Pop.
good, bro. You got 3 deaths.
No.
That's me, bother, Pop.
You're KD, Pop.
I'll even it out, Pop.
Mine's 5, yours is 2.
I'll even it out, Pop. Don't worry, Pop.
Sweating.
Trust the process. You have to risk some deaths to adapt to the game. Now I understand it. I understand it now.
Yo, I like your gun
UAV
now. I like your gun.
online.
I understand it
I
now.
now.
I understand it now.
Through that.
I understand it
Fucked
now.
up, bro. He got fucked up.
I understand
This
it
gun
now.
is it.
Get
Woo!
ready for the next one.
We understand it now. Look at my team. Look at my team go, bro.
Go.
Wow.
Team off spawn, bitch. Switching sides.
Switching sides.
Easy, easy.
Ah, you fat cunt.
Pink berry behind you. On the left. Left, left.
Oh, you meant in front of me. You said behind.
Say left, left.
Everyone
Behind you, for real,
sweats
for real,
this
behind you.
game.
Friendly
I put the
UAV on
UAV.
station.
Come on.
4 and 4.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
The-
the same KD. Oh no.
The right side.
Thank you, bro.
Right side.
Thank you. Sweet kills.
You're not dead yet.
Oh my god, thank you, bro. Amazing.
Round secure. On to the next.
Miley, GG.
Round of applause. Round of applause.
You see what he did, bro?
Mate, Smiley's eating.
For real, there was a guy creeping up on me, bro. He shot over my earlobe. Killed him.
Over my earlobe is crazy.
For real, bro.
That is good.
SAE on the way.
Come on the plane. Do something.
L-plane, Robin.
What?
Oh, the inner spawn
nasty.
rifle.
Nasty.
The last game.
Unbelievable, lads.
Oh, I will see with my
Unbelievable, bro.
Mission accomplished.
Unbelievable.
For real, bro.
Alhamdulillah.
Possible.
C'est pas possible.
Ouais.
Yeah, yeah.
C'est très facile. Très très facile.
Très facile, oui. Camping, like
Oh.
KD.
Just rushing, no big.
A round of applause.
Nice,
Round
you
of
understand
applause.
the game. You are in a good mode.
That guy was disgusting, bro. I always have to wonder now though if the oh yeah, I'm trying to look for French women emojis. Like about emojis aren't erased, they're just yellow. I need a new Superi, but whatever. Why did it keep doing that?
Sen je
That's
rozgrzałem.
secure. On to the
Dopiero
next.
pierwszy meczek.
Oh.
To trzeci jadę sobie
Wow.
Ciekawe ile robią soczewki.
Co?
Best gameplay.
No bo
Aha! Bitch.
Movement here!
He's on the roof. He's on the roof.
It's down to
On the
you.
corner of the roof.
Finish the mission.
How do I make that noise though?
jest strzelnica.
Easy cowboy smiling.
They took my money
Bullshit.
when I'm in need. Oh, they took my money when I'm in need.
Switching sides.
Yeah.
Nah, he's gonna get me. Nah, he got me.
Hostile UAV in
In
the
the
area.
middle.
The rose.
You
Nice.
lost that round. Prepare for the next one.